season replays, fantasy drafts, ultimate creative leagues, and what if tournament. It's Coffee Cup Games with the coach, DKM. Hey, it is Coach DK. We are continuing our All-Star series. We had Game 1. This is a 6-game series. We had Game 1 in our last episode. It was the National League visiting the American League, and the National League pulled out a 7-2 whopping and now lead the series 1-0. Again, it is a 6-game series. Whoever wins the most games or run difference, if the wins and losses are tied, will have home field advantage during the World Series. So we're going to go into Game 2 today, but before we do, just take a second, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. I'd appreciate it. All right, so now let's check out the starting lineups for Game 2. All right, so Game 1 was based off of Strat-O-Matic's Super How, their AI. The top vote getters during the regular season, and Game 2 will be the second vote getters, and then Game 3 will be who we added to the All-Star selection, so the extra players that we thought were deserving. Let's go into the American League. We have from Cleveland, the second baseman, Fultz. We have Waldron batting second. He is the right fielder from Milwaukee. Seybold, the center fielder from Indianapolis, who batting third. The cleanup will be Minneapolis's first baseman, Werden. Cleveland's Genins, the left fielder, will be batting fifth. Schreckengoss, the catcher from Buffalo, will be batting sixth. Hartman, who is Chicago's third baseman, will be batting seventh. Germany Smith, the shortstop from Indianapolis, will be batting eighth. And Roy Patterson, who went 21-6 with a 2.30 ERA, he'll be batting ninth and on the mound. For the National League, we have leading off Pittsburgh's right fielder, Hall of Famer Honus Wagner, who had 389 during the regular season. Selbach, the left fielder from New York, will be batting second. Hickman, the New York third baseman, will be batting third. Mike Donlin, who led the league in home runs with 24, will be in the cleanup spot. He's the center fielder from St. Louis. Long, Boston's shortstop, will be batting fifth. He had 17 home runs. McFarland, the catcher from Philadelphia, will be batting sixth. Ed Delahanty, the first baseman from Philadelphia, will be batting seventh, Hall of Famer. And Richie, the second baseman from Philadelphia, will be batting eighth. As you can see, we have three Philadelphia guys in the 6, 7, and 8 spots batting in a row. And on the mound will be Noodles Hahn, Cincinnati's pitcher. He went 22-10 with a 2.70 ERA. So there's the lineups. Let's go ahead and jump into the action. All right, so we are at Washington Park in Brooklyn. You can see the Brooklyn Bridge in the background. Obviously, we did some editing here. But we have Noodles Hahn on the mound again. This is Game 2. Noodles Hahn is the pitcher. Roy Patterson will be pitching for the American League. We have no DH, so when a pitcher comes up to bat, we must put in a pinch hitter. So no pitchers will actually get any plate appearances. So that's kind of help determine, kind of like that all-star feel where pitchers are constantly being changed as well as hitters. So let's jump into the action. Noodles Hahn on the mound, the southpaw going against Fultz, the second baseman. Here's the pitch, and Fultz is going to hit a ground ball to Claude Richie at second. That's going to be one away. Waldron, the right fielder, is up. He's going to, it looks like, a simple out, and so that's going to be one down or two down. Here's Sox Seybold. He's going to get the first hit for the American League. He's on first base. We are going to try to see if we can get a steal. We try to usually use that 50% mark. If it's above 50%, we'll try to steal in the All-Star game. But here's Werden, the first baseman. He's going to get a single as he hits the ball to left field. With the 1-11, we are going to hold. Sox Seybold, play more conservative here since this is the top of the first inning. Here's Genins, the left fielder. So Genins with a chance to score, not going to run. He's going to hit a single to center field. So 3 straight singles with 2 outs. Puts runners on the corners, knocks in a run, and now Schreckengoss, the catcher, is up. Schreckengoss is going to hit a fly ball to right field to Honus Wagner, and that's going to end the inning. But 3 hits with 2 outs does get American League a quick 1-0 run. Bottom of the first, we got Roy Patterson on the mound, the right-hander, going against Hall of Fame right fielder Honus Wagner from Pittsburgh. Honus Wagner needs a 1-9. He's going to get an 18, so it's going to be a ground out to Hartman. That's going to be 1 down. Here's Selbach. Selbach is going to get on base with a walk. Roy Patterson has good hold with a -3, and Stratton-Goss has got a -1, so it's going to be hard, at least in the early stages, for the National League to get some steals. Here's Hickman. Hickman is the third baseman, and it looks like it's going to be a simple out as it pops up, and the catcher takes that one in. So with 2 outs, Mike Donlin, the home run power hitter, he has a chance. He needs a 1, and unfortunately, it's on the pitcher's card, so not a lot of chance there, but it's going to be a fly out. But they do get a runner on base, no hits. But at the end of 1, it is 1-0 as the American League has the lead. Here's Noodles Hahn. He's going against Hartman, the third baseman. He's going to hit a fly ball to right field.
Whoopsies!
And it looks like we're going to have an error as Selbach is going to drop this one. He muffs it, and so Hartman now is on first base. Hartman's going to try to see if he can get a good lead here in a steal. He does not get the lead. So now Germany Smith, the shortstop, is up. He's going to hit a fly ball to right field. And it looks like this could be dangerous as he hits a ball to right field, and it bounces in front of Wagner. So that's going to put runners on the corners, and Roy Patterson, the home team pitcher, is going to be out after 1 inning's worth of work as he is now up to bat. So let's take a moment and let's get a new hitter in. So Jake Getman is going to come in. He is 2 for 2. He had a double in game 1, so we're going to bring him in. He's not the best fielder as a center fielder, range of 3 plus 1 arm. So we decided to go ahead and use him early on with runners on the corners and no outs. So Getman up the bat, he's good against lefties, and he's going to draw a walk. So the bases are loaded against Noodles Hahn, and Fultz, the second baseman, is up as we're back to the top of the order. He grounded out the last time. He's going to get another walk.
You're killing me, Smalls!
As that's going to walk in a run. Noodles Hahn struggling early on. Waldron now up. Waldron's going to hit a ground ball to third base. They're going to get the out at second, but another run scores. So runners on the corners, 1 out. Seybold's up. He singled his last at bat. He needs a 1-9. He's going to get a 10. So he is going to be out. Runners do not advance. So Werden, who also singled his last at bat, the first baseman, is going to hit another single, his second hit of the game. And they are not going to try to go to third, so they added 3 runs so far as Werden with another hit. Genins, who had the RBI and a single the last time at bat, he's now up, and he's going to be strikeout as Noodles Hahn is able to get out of the inning, but has given up 4 runs in his first 2 innings worth of work. So let's take a moment. Let's bring in a new pitcher for the American League. Dale Gear, the right-hander, comes into the game. He's going to be going against Long, the shortstop. And Long is going to hit a line out to first base to Werden, and that's going to be 1 down. Here's McFarland. McFarland, the catcher. He's going to be strikeout by Dale Gear. And now Hall of Famer Ed Delahanty, the first baseman, is up. Ed Delahanty is going to get a single, so that's going to put him on base. And now Claude Ritchie, the second baseman, is up. Gear with the pitch, and Ritchie is going to pop out to end the inning. And we are going to pick a new pitcher for Noodles Hahn, who has obviously struggled. All right, so we bring in Bill Dineen to come to the mound originally in the year 1900, not in our replay. He went 20-14 with a 3.12 ERA. He's going against Stratton-Goss, who flied out his first at bat. And so it's going to be a line out by Stratton-Goss. That's going to be 1 down. Here's Frank Hartman. He's 0 for 1. He did score a run. He needs a 1-8. He gets a 7, so that's going to be a single. He's on base with an 80% chance if he gets a decent lead. He does not, so he's going to stay put. And now Germany Smith is up, the shortstop. He needs a 1-2 for a home run. Does not get it. It's just going to be a deep fly ball. But Selbach's able to bring that one in. But now Dale Gear, the pitcher who we just brought in, is now at the bat. So we're going to have to bring in a pinch hitter for him. All right, so we're going to bring in Gear, the shortstop who's got horrible range. He was a first game starter, but then he got one at bat, I believe. But he's going to be up, and he's going to line out the short to him along. That's going to end the inning. And so let's go ahead and bring in a new pitcher for the American League. Bill Reedy's going to come in for the American League to take the mound. He went 19-9 with a 2.09 ERA originally in the year 1900. And for the National League, they're going to be bringing in John Mcgraw, the Hall of Famer. Not a great fielder, but Bill Dineen, the pitcher, was up, so he's going to come in to pinch hit. And so here we go. Two new guys coming into the game. And it's going to be John Mcgraw getting the better of the matchup as he rips a single into center. And that's going to be the second hit for the National League. Mcgraw gets a good jump. He's got a 6% chance, and he just beats the throw. And Schreckengoss almost gets him out. But Mcgraw now on second. Honus Wagner is up with a runner on second, hoping to get a rally going here. He's going to hit a ground ball to Worden at first. That's going to be an easy play at the bag. Mcgraw able to take third. Seybold, who drew a walk his first at bat, and it's going to be a passed ball as John Mcgraw scores on that one. Seybold, now with no runners on base, is going to hit a single in the opposite field. He's going to be on first. He's going to try to see if he can get a lead here. Seybold does not, so he's going to stay put. Here's Hickman. He is 0 for 1, the third baseman. He's going to hit a fly ball to left field. Selbach's going to get off the bag a little bit and go on back and retreat, as it's definitely not far enough. And now Mike Donlin, the power hitter, is up. Donlin hits a ground ball to third base, and that's going to end the inning, as we're going to have to bring in a new pitcher. So Brickyard Kennedy's going to come into the game to take the mound. He's going to be placed in the number 3 spot for Hickman, as John Mcgraw, who pinch hitted the last game, is going to go to third base. So here's Fultz, top of the order, as he is 0 for 1, and he has an RBI, but this time he's going to get out as he hits a little dribbler in front of the plate, and McFarland scoops that one up. Here is Waldron. He's 0 for 2 with an RBI. He's going to hit a ground ball back to Brickyard Kennedy, and that's going to be an out. And now Sox Seybold is up. He's 1 for 2. He has scored a run. He's going to hit a ground ball at the Claude Ritchie, and that will end the inning as we now go into the bottom of the fourth. Here is Long, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1. He needs a 1-2. He gets a 14, so it is still good enough for a hit. Doesn't get the triple, but he does get a single. He's going to try to get a lead here. See if we can get a decent lead. He does. He's going to go, and Schreckengoss is going to try to get him, and another steal for the National League, as they now have a runner on second with no outs. Here is McFarland, the catcher. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He's going to hit a line ball to Holtz. That's going to be one down. Long needs to stay put. Here's Ed Delahanty. He ripped a single the last time. He needs a 1-13. He's going to get a 2, so it is going to be a single to second, or to center. And we have runners on the corners with 1 out. We're going to try to see if we can get a delay steal here. We are going to do it. And we are going to, as the American League, I say hold the ball, let him take the base. And so we have runners on second and third. Claude Ritchie is up. He's going to pop out the third. That's going to be 2 down. And now we got John Mcgraw, the third baseman, up. He is 1 for 1. He got a single his last at bat when he pitch hit, and did eventually score on a pass ball. He needs a 1-12. He gets a 10. That's going to score a run, as the National League has now gotten the game down to 4-2. So runners on first and second. We're going to try another delayed steal. Not liking the numbers there, so we're just going to try to see if we can just straight up steal second. He does not get the lead we want. So he's going to stay put. Honus Wagner, who's 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs, is going to get his 3rd out of the game. And that's going to end the inning, leaving runners on 1st and 3rd. Top of the 5th, Worden, who is 2 for 2, is going to be up. He has an RBI. Brickyard Kennedy on the mound. Top of the 5th, and Worden's going to get out for the first time today as he lines out to Mcgraw at 3rd. Next up is going to be Genins, the left fielder. He is 1 for 2 with an RBI. He struck out his last time at bat. This time he's going to fly out to Mike Donlin in center, bringing up Schreckengoss, the catcher, who is 0 for 2 with a fly out and a line out. And he gets the ground ball to short, and that's going to end the inning. Kip Selbach is going to be up. He is 1 for 1. He's got a walk and a single so far today. Bill Reedy still on the mound. So here is Selbach on base twice. He's going to hit a ground ball to short. And Smith gets him out by a step. So that's going to be 1 away. We got Brickyard Kennedy coming up. So we're going to bring in a pinch hitter. All right, Elmer Flick, the hero of Game 1, who had that home run, also had 4 RBIs, 2 for 4 in yesterday's game, is going to come to pinch hit. And here's the option, and he needs a 1 to 10. He doesn't get it, gets 13. He does get a single. He's going to try to stretch it out.
He's out!
And he gets thrown out at second base. Mike Donlin now up. 2 down. He hits a ground ball back to the pitcher. That's going to end the inning. But we're going to have to bring in a pitcher as Brickyard Kennedy was pinch hit by Elmer Flick. All right, so a few changes here. We brought in Elmer Flick, who was pinch hitting the last inning, went to right field, moving Honus Wagner to first. Ed Delahanty came out. Naples came in for Richie. And Jimmy Collins took third base for Mcgraw. And Chief Zimmer is the new catcher. On the mound will be Al Orth, and up to bat will be Hartman, the third baseman, who is 1 for 2 so far today with a run. He got on base twice. The other time he got on base was on air. Here's a ground ball to second to Naples, who's got incredible range. He's going to make the out, and that's going to be 1 down. Germany Smith is up. He's 1 for 2. He's going to line out to Wagner at first. And so now here's Bill Reedy. So we're going to bring in a quick pinch hitter. All right, so Sullivan, the third baseman, is going to come in to pinch hit for Bill Reedy. Orth on the mound. He's going to get to Sullivan, and Sullivan's going to hit a ground ball to the shortstop. That's going to end the inning. So let's bring in a new pitcher for the American League as we get ready to enter the top of the 6th inning. All right, so a bunch of changes on the field for the American League. Wynn Kellum's going to take the mound. Sugden is going to become the catcher. LaChance is the first baseman. Magoon is the second baseman. Germany Smith stays at short. Casey goes to third. Harley becomes the left fielder. Pickering the center fielder. And Hemphill the right fielder. Obviously, we went very defensive, trying to get our best defenders onto the field to wrap up the last few innings. So here we go. Howie Long is going to be up to bat. Howie Long 1 for 2, and it looks like it's going to be a dribbler, and it's going to be an out as 1 down. Chief Zimmer now up. First at bat for him today. He needs a 1 to 2. He gets the 2, but because he has no power, he gets a single. Again, I really don't like that rule. When a hitter has a W power, weak power, and they get the home run, they should at least get a triple, or the double, because it would have been better for him to get the double. But anyways, he's on first. Here's Jimmy Collins, his first at bat. He was had 2 hits yesterday. He needs that same 1 to 2. He gets a 15. And Chief Zimmer has a chance to score. We're going to send him. Why not? Let's see what happens. We're going to throw for the lead runner. We're going to send our trailing runner. Let's see what happens. The play is going to come at home.
You're out!
And thrown out as Harley easily throws out Chief Zimmer, trying to score. Collins is on third, though. But 2 outs, a big chance there for the National League to get within 1. Now up is Naples, his first hit of the game. And he's going to hit a ground ball in front of the plate. And Sugden picks it up, throws it to first base to LaChance, and that's going to end the inning. So here we go, top of the 7th. Magoon is now up. But before we do that, we're going to make some changes for the National League. All right, so a few changes on the field. We brought in Beckley for Wagner. He's going to cover first base. The other one that we made was George Davis, I believe, came in at short. Billy Hamilton went to center, and Jesse Burkett went to left. So 4 changes, so now all the starters, original starters, are out. And so now we go into the top of the 7th with the score still being 4-2. Al Earth on the mound going against Magoon. His first at bat. He's going to hit a ground ball to Davis.
Go!
And that's going to be an error on Davis. Magoon on first. He's going to try to see if he can steal. He does get a good jump, and he's going to be on second. Hemphill now up. His first at bat of the game. He's going to draw a walk, so that's going to be put for runners on first and second. Now here's Ollie Pickering. Ollie Pickering up to bat, and that's going to be a strikeout by Al Orth. 1 down. Here's LaChance. LaChance is up. He's going to hit a ground ball to Davis, who's going to flip it to LaJoie. They are not able to turn the double play. So runners on the corners, 2 down, and here is Harley, the left fielder. He needs a 1-8, and unfortunately he's going to get an 11, so that's going to be a fly out. And that's going to end the inning with runners on the corners. So let's take a moment. Let's bring in a new hitter for Al Orth. So right fielder Willie Keeler is going to come in to bat. He hit .362 with 4 home runs originally in the year 1900. Hoping to get on base, and he does with a single on the opposite field. He hits it to left. He's going to be on first, and now Beckley is up. Beckley is 1 for 3 in the All-Star Series. He's going to hit a single to left field. So runners on first and second. We're going to send Keeler. We're going to stop the other runner from advancing since Beckley is really the issue and try to keep him out of scoring position. Jesse Burkett is up. He was 1 for 4 yesterday, but he did have 2 RBIs. Win Kellum trying to get out of this, but a third hit into the opposite field. So runners on first and second. Keeler scores, still no outs. Elmer Flick is up. He's 1 for 1 in this game and had the big home run yesterday. And he needs a 1-2. He doesn't get it. He gets a double off the wall. Flick is going to go to second. Burkett's going to go to third. And we have a tie ball game as Elmer Flick is having an amazing All-Star Series. Billy Hamilton is up. Win Kellum's still on the mound. And there's going to be a strikeout on Billy Hamilton. We do not bring in relievers in the middle of an inning because this is an all-star game. Let them finish it out, see how they do. Put the best against the best and made the best guy win. Win Kellum now, the lefty, going against George Davis, the shortstop. George Davis is going to draw a walk. So with 1 out, the bases are loaded. Chief Zimmer is up. He has a single, and his only at bat is going to be a passed ball. And the National League takes the lead 5-4 with 3 runs so far in this inning. There's still 1 out. Runners on second and third. Chief Zimmer still up. Wouldn't kill him. Struggling here. Another hit as that's going to score a run. We're going to go for the lead runner. Why not? See if Pickering can throw him out.
Ugh. Idiot.
And it's going to be an error as Chief Zimmer goes all the way to third base on the air. As 2 more runs scored, is now 7-4. Jimmy Collins is up. He's going to line out. He had a double last time at bat, so he's going to give the second out. As Chief Zimmer still at third. Nap LaJoie is up. Nap LaJoie is going to hit a fly ball to Pickering in center field. That's going to end the inning, but 5 runs for the National League. And with only 1 inning's worth of work yesterday in Game 1, we're going to bring in the Game 1 starter, Cy Young, to try to help end this game. He's only going to be able to get 1 inning's worth of work because he's the next due-up batter. Sugden is up, and Sugden's going to line out the Davis. That's going to be one away. Here is Casey, the third baseman. He's going to hit a fly ball to Elmer Flick in right. That's going to be 2 down, and here's Germany Smith. He's 1 for 3. He's going to hit a ground ball to second to Naples. That's going to end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Cy Young, as mentioned, is the first batter up, so we're going to bring in a pinch hitter. All right, we're going to bring in Sullivan. He doesn't have any hits, or excuse me, plate appearances yet in the All-Star game. He's not our best fielder, so we thought here's a good opportunity for him. He needs a 1 to 8, and that would have been a great pinch hit, but unfortunately it's going to be a 17, not far enough. As Harley pulls out one in, here's Beckley, the first baseman. He got a single his first at bat. He's going to pop out the short to Germany Smith, who is pretty much playing the entire game. And now we got Jesse Burkett. Jesse Burkett is going to hit a ground ball to first base, and that's going to end the 8th inning. As now we go to the top of the 9th, and we're going to have to see who the National League brings in to finish this one off. The National League is going to bring in the league leader in saves, Harry Howe, so an ideal situation for him. The American League is going to bring in Topsy Hartzell. He was a Game 1 starter and only had 1 at bat and did get a walk, but he's going to come in hoping to keep this game alive. Topsy Hartzell is going to hit a fly ball to center field. Billy Hamilton's there. That's going to be 1 down. Here's Magoon, the second baseman. He got on base his last time on an error by the shortstop. He needs a 1 to 8. He gets a 7. That's going to be good enough for a triple. So he's in scoring position now. Hemphill is up, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. He's going to pop out the Collins. And that's going to be 2 down. Coming down to Ollie Pickering, hoping to keep this game alive with a runner on third base. He needs to get on. He hits a ground ball to Davis, who's got incredible range. He's able to get there. Davis flips it over to Beckley. And that's going to end the game as the National League comes back and gets 5 runs in the 7th inning to overtake the American League. So that means that the National League now has 2 wins, but they need 2 more wins to guarantee home field advantage in the World Series. Player of the game, I mean, it could be Elmer Flick again. John Mcgraw went 2 for 2. So there's a couple of different options pitching-wise for the National League. Maybe Brickyard Kennedy. He went 2 innings, did not allow a runner on base. So a great game by him. So a couple of different options there. So I would probably say John Mcgraw, Elmer Flick, or Brickyard Kennedy are all possible player of the games. But until next time, this is Coach DK. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye.